Salud. Don Ramón by Joseph McGaha, based on Don Quixote de la Mancha by Miguel Cervantes Saavedra. Exterior, Arizona desert, day. A tumbleweed blows across an open stretch of desert and nests below a cactus. A desert rabbit quickly moves towards the cactus. We hear a gunshot and see the rabbit fall. Don Ramón, 70, an old Mexican cowboy, rides up slowly on his horse. He dismounts and picks up the rabbit. Exterior, Arizona desert, bonfire, night. Don Ramón turns the rabbit on a skewer over a bonfire. He pulls off a leg and bites into it, wincing as the hot flesh burns his lips. He's clearly starving. Exterior, Arizona desert, in front of gas station, day. Don Ramón slowly walks his horse up to the gas station. Archie, 25, the gas station attendant, stares as Don Ramón approaches. Don Ramón's lips are cracks and his face is caked with dirt.
Tardes.
Damn. Where did you come from?
Don Ramón points to the seemingly infinite desert.
Water. I need water.
Don Ramón opens a canteen. Archie grabs the hose and turns it on. First, Don Ramón drinks heartily directly from the hose. Once he's had his fill, he fills up the canteen and lets his horse drink.
Gracias.
Interior, gas station, storage room, day. Don Ramón is lying down on a cot in the storage room. Archie handles him a bottle of water and a microwave burrito.
My horse. I need to take care of my horse.
Don't worry. I have him tied up in the shade with plenty of water. Now, just get some rest.
Don Ramón nods, takes a swig of the water and lies back down. Archie steps out. Interior, gas station, day. Archie dials a number.
Hey, Sheriff, this is Archie from the gas station. Yeah, you're not going to believe this.
Cut to interior, Freddie Aguilar's bedroom, night. Freddie Aguilar, 40, snores into his pillow as the phone rings. He grabs the phone while not fully awake and puts it to his ear.
Hello? Yes. Yeah, this is he. He what? For 5 days? Oh man. Okay. I'll be out there as soon as I can. All right? Yes. Thank you.
Freddie gets up and stares in front of the mirror, staring at himself.
Oh, Papa. What are you up to now?
Exterior, Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, day. Freddie steps out of the airport into the desert heat. He looks around him with clear disdain. He walks towards the Avis Rent-A-Car office. Interior, Banner University Medical Center, Phoenix. Freddie is sitting in a doctor's office. Dr. Ramón Ortiz, 45, a serious bespectacled man, is explaining the situation to Freddie.
So, we think he has Alzheimer's.
You think?
Yes. Well, we were about to run some tests when your father became lucid. He refused all treatment.
Freddie shakes his head.
Well, yeah, that's my dad. I mean, couldn't you, I don't know, force him?
Not once he was lucid. He knew where he was and what was going on. He wanted to know what the bill was going to be and demanded to be let out of the hospital right away. We released him against doctor's orders. He signed the waiver.
I mean, so he left?
The doctor nods.
About an hour ago.
And what about his horse?
You'll have to ask the authorities about that.
Exterior, residential street, Phoenix, day. Don Ramón slowly walks down the street. Freddie pulls up in a rental car. He rolls down the side window.
Papa!
Don Ramón squints in the hot sun, not sure who's in the car.
Alfredo?
Interior, Freddie's rental car, day. Freddie drives as Don Ramón sits in silence, staring forward. Don Ramón's Cocker Spaniel, Pepito, sits in the back seat. Freddie turns on the AC. Don Ramón turns it off.
Come on, Papa.
Alfredo, this is not how I raised you. Aire acondicionado. This is not nature's way.
I know, Papa. You raised me to be uncomfortable, but I have learned that the nature's way is not, necessarily my way.
You think you can fight nature? Nature always...
I know. Nature always wins, right?
Exacto.
Freddie stares ahead again, trying to avoid an argument. Suddenly, he makes a face like something stinks.
Ah, come on.
Don Ramon laughs while Freddie rolls down the window.
Pepito, I told you not to eat all that bacon.
I can't believe I let you talk me into bringing Pepito, man.
His family. I can't believe you talked me into getting rid of my chickens and goats. And Fidel.
I mean, your
Fidel.
pot-bellied pig?
Don Ramon looks down sadly.
Well, I mean, you've still got Pepito and Rocio for now. I don't know how long I can afford to keep a horse at the local stables.
Don Ramon glares at Freddie.
I think you're gonna like it at my place, Papa.
I don't know. My life is on the rancho.
Your life was on the rancho. Now your life is with me in the city.
Don Ramon shakes his head.
The city. Dirty, sickly. Not the way people were meant to live.
Freddie pulls over.
Wait, so what would you prefer, Papa? To get lost in the desert again for days? You could have died, you know?
I was fine.
You were not fine, Papa. The reports say you were dehydrated and delirious.
Don Ramon looks downwards in shame.
I just lost my way.
I know, Papa. And I know you don't want to live in the city, but think of this as a chance for us to catch up on the lost time, you know?
This is not something that you lose. Time is not something that you lose. Time doesn't even exist, if you think about it.
Ay, por Dios. Enough of that country BS, Papa, please. You know I know your philosophies. You drill them into me as a kid. Also, know that they have no place in the 21st century.
Don Ramon shakes his head.
What?
I tried to raise you right. I don't know where I went wrong. Fred.
Thanks, Papa. That makes me feel real good. And nobody calls me Alfredo anymore. Call me Freddie.
Freddie. Vaya.
Freddie rolls the windows back up and turns on the AC. Don Ramon turns on the radio and finds a station playing rancheras. Pepito howls to the music and both of them laugh. Freddie pulls the car back onto the highway and they continue driving. Interior, Freddie's house, night. Freddie jingles the keys and opens his front door. Pepito runs in and sniffs everywhere. Don Ramon walks in and looks around while Freddie carries his bags in.
So, this is your home?
Yeah, this is it. I mean, it's not much, but it works for me.
Don Ramon sits on the couch, defeated. Pepito goes and sits by his feet. Freddie fills a bowl with water and sets it by Pepito, who starts drinking.
¿Qué te pasa, Papa?
So, what am I supposed to do here?
I don't know, relax, watch TV, enjoy the time out of the sun.
You know me. I don't like to spend too much time indoors. I work the rancho.
The rancho is gone, Papa. I'm sorry, but it's gone. You have to adjust to a new life.
Don Ramon shoots Freddie a funny look.
Una
A
nueva
new
vida.
life? A new life?
Una nueva vida.
Solamente existe una vida.
I know you only get one life, but this is your chance to start over. Come on, I'll show you your room.
Interior, Don Ramon's room. Don Ramon stares at a small room with a bed, a dresser, and a small closet.
All right, make yourself comfortable, Papa. I'm gonna put Pepito in the backyard, all right?
Don Ramon is clearly about to give instructions. Freddie holds up a finger as if to say, I've got this.
Don't worry, all right? I have a dog house out back from my last dog, and I already set out food and water for him.
Don Ramon nods in approval.
Buenas noches, Pa.
Very much.
Freddie heads off to bed. Don Ramon puts his suitcase on the bed and opens it. He pulls out old framed black and white pictures of the family on the rancho and sets them up on the dresser. He stares at a picture of him, Freddie's mother, and Freddie when he was 6 years old. A tear runs down his face.
I miss you, Juanita.
Interior, Freddie Aguilar's bedroom, day. Freddie wakes up to the sound of food sizzling and Mexican food on the radio from the other room. He sits up and rubs his face. Interior, Freddie's kitchen, day. Don Ramon cooks chorizo and eggs while toasting a tortilla on another burner. Freddie comes in wearing a wrinkled suit, adjusting his tie.
Papa, what are you doing up so early?
You know, I'm always up early, mijo.
You're retired now. Sleep in. Relax.
Don Ramon hands Freddie a burrito wrapped in foil.
Toma.
Papa, where do you get this stuff?
The carniceria across the street.
But you know, well, I can't eat this.
Como que I can't do this?
I'm trying to get healthy. This stuff will kill you, Pa. Sorry, Pops.
Freddie hands back the burrito and heads out the door.
But thanks. I'll see you tonight, all right?
Don Ramon watches through the kitchen window as Freddie hops in the car and drives away. He looks at all the food he made, way too much for him to eat. Interior, Freddie's living room, day. Don Ramon watches television, flipping through all the stations with Pepito sitting on the couch next to him. Typical daytime TV is playing, a mix of soap operas and talk shows. He's clearly restless. Pepito watches him curiously. He turns off the TV and throws down the remote in disgust.
Basta.
Exterior, Freddie's front yard. Don Ramon steps out to the yard with Pepito.
Ven, Pepito. Vamos a dar un paseo.
As he's putting Pepito's collar on, two cars drive by at full speed. Two locals crossing the street have to jump out of the way to avoid being hit. Don Ramon looks down at Pepito.
Second thought.
Takes Pepito's collar off.
You stay here. This is not a safe street. Te veo al rato.
Don Ramon opens the gate and closes it behind him. Pepito is clearly well trained. He just sits and watches him go. Exterior, residential street, East Los Angeles, day. Don Ramon walks the neighborhood saying hello to passersby who are a little surprised by his friendliness, tipping his cowboy hat at all the ladies. He sees an old Mexican man, 90, looking bruised and battered, holding his jaw with his shirt ripped. And this can be in Spanish. Puede hacerlo en español o en inglés, lo que prefieran.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Are you okay? You look injured.
The old Mexican man shrugs.
The neighborhood thugs beat me up and took my wallet.
Oh my goodness. Come, I'll take you to my son's house. You can call the police from there.
Don Ramon takes the man by the arm and attempts to walk him to Freddie's house. The old man stops him.
No police. The police rarely come, and when they do, they start interrogating us. They ask where I'm from. I've been robbed so many times in this neighborhood. They always treat me like the criminal. It's not worth it. I better go home.
Don Ramon stares in shock. The old man slowly walks away.
Make sure to put some ice on your face.
Don Ramon shakes his head and looks at the neighborhood around him.
What kind of place have you brought me to, Alfredo?
Don Ramon continues walking down the street. Exterior, Good Time liquor store front. Day, Johnny Mendez, an Army veteran and machinist who has been on disability for years, sits in a chair in front of the liquor store wearing an old baseball cap, jeans, a ratty shirt, watching the day go by. Don Ramon approaches.
Buenos días.
What's up?
Don Ramon is a little taken aback by Johnny's lackadaisical attitude towards him.
My name is Ramon.
Yeah? So, if you're selling something, I'm broke.
I'm not selling anything.
Okay, well, if you're trying to get me to join some freaky church, I will pass too.
I'm not from any church.
Well then, what do you want?
I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm new to the neighborhood.
Johnny starts laughing hysterically.
This ain't Mayberry, old man. People don't give a shit here. I lived here for 2 years before I knew anyone's name.
2 years. Qué vergüenza.
No es ninguna vergüenza. Es la vida.
Don Ramon looks at Jenny in shock.
So you do speak Spanish?
Well, yeah, I speak it. So what?
So you should show more pride in your culture.
Don Ramon walks into the liquor store while Johnny shakes his head. Interior, Good Time liquor store, day. Mr. Kim, 55, the owner and proprietor of the store, is standing behind the counter.
Morning.
Mr. Kim looks at Don Ramon with suspicion.
Good morning.
Do you have any good cigars?
Mr. Kim throws a pack of Swisher Sweets on the counter.
So the answer is no.
These are good. Try them.
Don Ramon smiles.
Well, okay. And a bottle of your best tequila, please.
Mr. Kim grabs a bottle of Cuervo and places it on the counter. Don Ramon shakes his head.
I suppose this will have to do.
That's $30.
Don Ramon hands Mr. Kim two $20 bills. Mr. Kim hands Don Ramon back a $10 bill. Don Ramon grabs the bottles and cigars and heads towards the door.
Hey, wait.
Don Ramon turns around.
What?
You can carry that on the street like that. The cops will stop you right away. Let me give you a bag.
Thank you.
Don Ramon nods. Exterior, good time liquor store front day. Don Ramon steps outside the liquor store carrying a brown bag. He looks at Johnny as he passes. He almost says something, but then he clearly decides it's not worth it and continues walking.
Hey, Ramon,
Don Ramon turns around.
Yes.
I am proud of my culture. I'm also pissed off at my culture.
And why is that?
When I got out of the military, I moved to this neighborhood thinking I will be happy living around my own people. I've been robbed 4 times. Okay, I have my car broken into more than probably 100 times, and I cannot even remember.
So?
So it was Chicanos, Mexicanos that did it. All I had gotten from my own people is grief.
My friend, I think this neighborhood has hope. The people have lost their way, that's all.
So that's not my problem.
Oh no, you live here, so yes, it is your problem and mine.
Johnny looks past Don Ramon to the street behind him.
Oh shit, here comes trouble.
Donna, 25, an attractive Latina, walks towards the liquor store with 2 cholos, Smiley, 17, and Beto, 15, following her, making cat calls and clearly making her uncomfortable.
Dime aquí, César.
Déjame en paz, guarro.
That's no way for a gentleman to act.
Donna, Smiley, and Beto stop, all surprised that Don Ramon is intervening. Don Ramon walks up to Smiley. Don Ramon has a 6-shooter sitting out of the back of his jeans, but Johnny is the only one who can see that.
Oh, mind your pinche business.
I think you owe this young lady an apology.
Maybe you didn't hear me, viejo. I said fuck off.
Smiley pushes Don Ramon to the ground, which shocks even Donna and Beto. We hear Don Ramon's bottle of tequila break on the pavement. Uncomfortably, Smiley turns back to Donna.
You see, that's what happens to putos who fuck with me.
Cobarde. Who pushes an old man to the ground? Only a coward.
What did you call me? Say it again.
A shot rings out in the air. Everyone turns to see Don Ramon back on his feet with his pistol aimed in the air.
Fuck this.
Beto takes off running. Smiley tries to play it cool, even though he's clearly afraid as well.
Hey, where'd you get that? Old man, that looks like something from the Dark Ages, Holmes.
Relic or not, he could spread your insides wide open.
I'm gone, but I ain't gonna forget this, viejo.
You should never forget this. Largate.
Smiley goes running off. Donna smiles.
Thanks. That really wasn't necessary. I can handle myself.
You shouldn't have to defend yourselves against common criminals in a broad daylight.
Sirens blare in the distance.
Should get going, Ramon. The pop is in the way. If they catch you with a gun.
Don Ramon nods. He takes Donna's hand and kisses it.
Very nice to meet you, señorita.
Nice to meet you too.
Exterior. El Prado Equestrian Center day. Don Ramon visits his horse Rocio at the Equestrian Center. Debbie, 25, a perky horse lover who works for the center, walks Don Ramon to the corrals. A donkey trots up to the edge of the corral. Don Ramon pets the donkey.
Who's this little guy?
This is Billy. We rescued him from an abusive owner. He's sort of our mascot.
I believe it. That's the nicest burro I've met. So, how's Rocio been behaving?
Yeah, we love Rocio. She's great.
That horse and I have been through a lot together.
I'm sure. Well, here we are. Feel free to ride her around the center. If you need anything, I'll be in the office.
Thank you, Debbie.
Don Ramon approaches Rocio and pets her neck. He feeds her a carrot that he has in his pocket.
Hola, mi niño. ¿Cómo andas? ¿Quieres dar un paseo? Vámonos.
Don Ramon mounts up. He grabs Billy's reins as he passes by and drags Billy alongside him. He rides through the equestrian center to the exit and down the road. Montage, various shots of Don Ramon riding Rocio around the neighborhood, doing rope tricks, attracting a crowd. Exterior, Good Time Liquor Store, front, day. Don Ramon rides up on Rocio, who is saddled up with two large saddlebags with a rifle sticking out on one side, dragging Billy alongside him. Johnny is sitting in his usual chair and stares at Ramon in confusion.
What's this?
Do you ride?
I've been riding horses before, but that is a donkey.
Trust me. Mount up.
Johnny approaches the donkey with some trepidation, but once he sees how tame Billy is, he hops into the saddle.
I'm the law here now. You will be my deputy.
Don Ramon hands Johnny an old six-shooter. Johnny looks at the relic, then up at Don Ramon.
Are you up for this?
Sure, got nothing to lose. Let's kick some butt.
Don Ramon nods and quickly hands Rocio's reins to Johnny. Johnny looks at him confused.
I just need to get my bottle of tequila and cigars again for later.
Johnny nods. Don Ramon rushes into the liquor store. Exterior, residential street, East Los Angeles. Don Ramon and Johnny ride down the street getting stares from all the local passersby.
This is a trip.
Don Ramon tips his hat to all the ladies as they pass. Johnny does the same with his baseball cap. Exterior, residential street, East Los Angeles. Later, Don Ramon and Johnny ride the streets. Don Ramon smiles and waves at the people who stare, some amused and many just confused. Don Ramon sees Donna at the end of the street, again with Smiley harassing her. Smiley's pistol is sticking out at the top of his pants.
What's up?
Sígame.
Don Ramon approaches Donna and Smiley with Johnny trailing behind him. Johnny is clearly afraid of what might happen.
Telling you is, you get with me, you don't go back, because I'm the man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, give it up, Smiley.
Give it up. You give it up.
Smiley
Hey.
pulls Donna by the waist and pulls her close.
Hey.
Oh shit, you again, viejo?
Suéltala.
Sir, I'm fine. I can handle this.
¿Y cabrón? She says she's fine.
Smiley pulls Donna close again. Donna grabs Smiley's fingers and bends them.
Ouch, puta.
Smiley appears to reach for his pistol. Don Ramon lifts his rifle and hits Smiley in the head with his rifle butt. Donna stares in disbelief. Don Ramon gets off his horse, pulls Smiley's pistol from his pants, hands it to Johnny, and ties Smiley's hands with a rope.
Follow me with this horse.
This is a good idea. I have a bad feeling about this.
Do what I say. Señorita, no se preocupe. Vamos a asegurarnos de que este malhechor no la moleste más.
You're not going to kill him, are you?
Don Ramon smiles.
No. I'm the law. We do not kill criminals unless it's absolutely necessary.
Is he really with the police?
You have a nice day, man.
Venga. You are under arrest.
Smiley is clearly dizzy from the head blow. He looks around. A crowd of people has formed. They are taking video with their phones.
You guys see this crazy old man in the popo, right? Does he look like 5'0" to you?
The crowd stares blankly without responding to Smiley's words.
Somebody help me. Who knows what his goal is going to do me? Maybe he's a molester, yo.
The crowd laughs. Don Ramon leads Smiley away. Johnny loves the attention. He takes off his hat and waves it in the air.
The days of lawless punks are over. Viva Don Ramon.
The crowd cheers. Interior, Don Ramon's room, night. Smiley lies on the bed, gagged and handcuffed to the bed. Don Ramon comes in with a plate of beans and rice and a cup of water. Smiley attempts to scream through his gag and struggles against the handcuffs before eventually calming down.
Kilo, this is not forever. They just have to pay your debt to society. No, I'll wait take off your gag to feed you. Only if you promise not to scream.
Smiley looks at the plate of food. He's clearly hungry. He nods in agreement. Don Ramon takes off the gag. Smiley moves his sore jaw around. Don Ramon begins spooning food into Smiley's mouth.
What the fuck is going on? Are you kidnapping me?
Oh, my friend, I am not a criminal.
Don Ramon pulls Smiley's wallet out of his back pocket. He looks through it as Smiley glares at him. He takes out $30.
Hell yeah, you are. You're robbing me. What is this?
I'm not robbing you. I'm compensating myself for the bottle of tequila and pack of cigars you smashed. And this, for now, is your cell.
Don Ramon looks at Smiley's California Real ID card. Smiley starts to laugh.
You did it now, old man. You really stepped it in. I've seen how the cops take down kidnappers. You have no idea what you're in for.
Ismael Guillermo Hernandez Rodriguez. That's a nice name for a punk. Yeah. I am sure your parents had better things in mind for you than the life you're living. And what are you talking about? Take down. No te entiendo.
Te van a arrestar, cabrón.
¿A mí? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
No te va. You're holding me against my will.
Don Ramon pushes a sheriff's badge in Smiley's face.
I am the law. Because there was no one to protect the citizens.
We're gonna be looking for me, yo.
Amigo mío, I think we both know the neighborhood. The neighborhood is not missing you right now. You terrorize them. That stops now.
We hear the front door open. Don Ramon quickly puts the gag back on Smiley's mouth. He puts a finger to his lips. Ready. No hay sonido. No te oímos.
Freddie.
Pops, are you home?
Oi.
Interior, Freddie's living room, night. Freddie hangs up his jacket and lays his car keys on the counter as Don Ramon enters the room. Freddie is carrying a folder with some papers in it. He sits down at the kitchen table.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Were you talking to someone? I thought I heard somebody's voice.
No. La radio.
Freddie nods.
All right, come here, Pops. I have some paper where I need you to sign.
Paperwork? What kind of paperwork?
To give me power of attorney, so you can sell the rancho.
Don Ramon gives a hurt look.
Don't look at me like that, Papa. It has to be done. We need the money so you can maintain your horse and so that I can afford to take care of you.
Don Ramon leans in close.
You don't take care of me, mijo, mío. Yeah, I'll take care of you.
So take care of me. Consider this your way of taking care of me. We're in this together, but you have to work with me, Pops.
Don Ramon hesitates. Then he holds out his hand. Freddie puts a pen in it, and Don Ramon signs the various pages in the folder.
I mean, don't you want to read it?
I trust you.
Freddie smiles, knowing Don Ramon doesn't trust him 100%, but grateful that he's cooperating.
So, power of attorney. You're my attorney.
I mean, I'll act as your agent.
Oh, like a Hollywood star.
Freddie rolls his eyes.
Do you make something for dinner? I smell rice and beans.
No, pues, that was earlier. Sorry, I wasn't sure what you could eat and didn't want to waste any more food.
No te preocupes, pa. We'll go out for dinner.
Out of dinner? Is this a special occasion or what? Okay.
Papa, please, people don't just go out on special occasions. Some people go out every night.
Gente rica, not us.
Well, no, but we're going out tonight. Grab your coat.
Don Ramon shrugs and grabs his coat. Interior, McDougal's sports bar, night. Freddie and Don Ramon sit at a table in a crowded bar watching a boxing match on a widescreen TV with a plate of hot wings in front of them.
Pensé que íbamos a cenar.
Huh? We are eating, Papa. Do you want something else? Order a sandwich or something.
Maybe a taco.
A taco? This is a sports bar. I don't think they have tacos.
An attractive waitress, 25, dressed as a referee, approaches.
We have tacos.
I stand corrected.
Tú carne asada tacos, please. Con chilito.
Coming up. Coming up. Anything more for you, sir?
Yeah, another order of hot wings and another Dos Equis.
Freddie is holding a dating app on his phone, swiping left on pictures of young ladies again and again.
¿Qué es eso?
It's a dating app, Papa.
You what?
Freddie pauses. He sees his father doesn't get it.
It's a way to meet women online, you see?
Shows a picture of a pretty young woman.
If I like her, I swipe right. If I don't, I swipe left. If both of us swipe right, then we can text or, set up a date.
No entiendo todo eso. Why don't you just meet women the old-fashioned way? Go to a dance.
Pops, this is a different world. People don't have time. This is how we do it now.
And how is that working for you?
Freddie puts his phone down and looks up to the TV, avoiding the question. On the television, the fight ends and they break for commercials. A preview of the news at 11 shows a clip of Don Ramon arresting Smiley coming on the screen.
Isn't that you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can you turn this up?
The bartender grabs the remote control and turns up the volume on the TV. The reporter is talking about the incident with Don Ramon.
So far, the police have no clues as to who this vigilante is, except this video caught on a witness's phone.
What do you do, Pops?
Nada, that's not me.
Freddie stares at Don Ramon incredulously.
That's like a block away from our place, Pops.
Pues ya qué? Do you know how many Mexicans my age dress like me?
The waitress clearly feels awkward.
I'll be right back with your orders.
The waitress heads to the kitchen. The program returns to boxing match and Freddie appears to let the matter go. Don Ramon eyes Freddie, preparing for any other questions he may have, but Freddie stares at the TV as if nothing happened. Interior, Freddie's house, night. Freddie's keys jingle as he opens the door. Freddie and Don Ramon stumble in, clearly a little tipsy.
That was a good fight, no?
Sí. Nothing like a good boxing match. I haven't seen one in a while.
I'm beat. I'm gonna call it a night.
Don Ramon nods.
I'll see you tomorrow, Pops. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Don Ramon watches Freddie slowly head to his room. Then he scurries to his room to check on Smiley. Interior, Don Ramon's room, night. Don Ramon walks in. The bed is empty. The headboard where Smiley had been handcuffed is broken. From behind, Smiley jumps Don Ramon and starts choking him. Don Ramon appears to be slowly collapsing.
You really think you could pull a fast one on me? Huh? Sad to see that this is the way you go, pero es así, ¿no?
Don Ramon reaches in his drawer, pulling out a syringe and sticks it into Smiley's neck.
What the?
Smiley slowly collapses on the bed. Interior, Freddie's living room, morning. Freddie is sitting at the table looking at his laptop. He has the listing for the rancho up on a real estate website. Don Ramon enters.
Hey, good morning, Papa.
Yes. A café?
It's brewing right now. Should be ready in a minute. Ben.
When Ramon approaches, Freddie points to the laptop screen.
So I talked to an agent and they put up the listing. I just need to get him some pictures of the rancho. I have a bunch of my own folder from when I was a kid and I had them digitalized a while back. Let me know which ones you think will work.
Freddie opens a folder and clicks on numerous pictures of the family in the rancho back in the 70s. Freddie on a horse, Don Ramon giving water to the horses, Juanita smiling, holding a tray of food. Both Freddie and Don Ramon get emotional as they see the pictures.
Damn, it's been a while since I've seen this. Those were good times.
Don Ramon nods.
The rancho has changed. That well has been filled up for years. Plus, I shifted the stables to the other side.
I know. This is just to give folks an idea, you know what I mean? I figure the agent can post new pictures when he's able to get out there.
And you trust this agent?
Oh, yeah, he was recommended by a friend from work.
Don Ramon pours himself a cup of coffee.
Anyways, I'd better head off to work.
Freddie fills up a thermos with the rest of the coffee in the pot. He looks at Don Ramon, who clearly has something on his mind, mainly the prisoner in his room.
Are you gonna be okay here for the day? Have you found things to do?
Don Ramon nods.
Don't worry about it. I have plenty of things I can fill my day with.
Freddie clearly doesn't understand what that means. He shrugs.
Okay, I'll see you tonight, Pops.
See you.
Freddie gives Don Ramon an awkward hug. He rushes out the door. Don Ramon takes a sip of his coffee. He looks towards the room.
Manos a la obra.
Interior, Don Ramon's room, morning. Smiley slowly wakes up. He's now handcuffed to the bed frame, gagged again. Don Ramon comes in.
You're up.
Don Ramon slowly takes the gag off of Smiley's face while holding a finger to his lips as if to say, keep quiet.
What did you shoot me up with, old man?
Just a little more fan I had left over from when my poor wife was dying. Did you have a nice sleep?
No. You need to let me go, puto.
Actually, I was prepared to let you go today, but your attempt to escape just added the time to your sentence. Lo siento, joven. You're going to be here for a while.
What? How long?
A couple more days, if you behave. Now, I have to go out for a while. Sorry, the gag goes back on.
Smiley glares at Don Ramon as he resets the gag on his mouth. Exterior, Good Time Liquor Store front, day. Johnny sits on his chair watching the day go by. Don Ramon slowly approaches on his horse with Johnny's donkey trailing behind.
Hey.
Buenos días.
Are we still doing this?
Don Ramon nods.
What do you do with that kid?
The kid?
Yeah, your prisoner. Is his...
Runs a finger across his throat.
You know.
You think I am a murderer? Well, thanks.
No, man. Not murder. But things get out of hand sometimes.
Well, still I have the prisoner if he behaves. I'll release him soon. Yeah.
Johnny comes close and whispers to Don Ramon.
How are you gonna do that? If you let him go, you will go to jail for sure.
¿Tú crees?
Simón.
Well, if I have to, I have to. In the meantime, we have to protect the people.
Signals towards the donkey.
Japón, manos a la obra.
Johnny looks around, thinks about it, then hops on the donkey. Exterior, Tierra Santa coffee shop. So, Sandra, ¿tú vas a leer esto entonces? De Mariluz, el papel de Mariluz.
Okay.
Okay, gracias.
Okay.
Freddie is sitting anxiously awaiting a quick meetup with a stranger from his dating app. Mariluz, 35, an attractive Chicana who runs the coffee shop, brings him a cappuccino.
Your cappuccino.
Thanks.
Freddie looks around for his date.
Meaning a friend?
Freddie pauses, feeling a little awkward.
Well, actually, I'm meeting a stranger from a dating site.
Freddie holds up his phone.
Oh. I hope it works out for you.
So, do you see that a lot? You know, people meeting here for a first date?
Yes. Coffee is usually a safe bet. Plenty of people during the day, always leaving it open, run off if it's not looking good.
Freddie looks at his phone.
Oh, I mean, she's already 5 minutes late. Hopefully, you know, that's not a bad sign.
Mariluz sees a customer inside waiting for service.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Suerte.
Mariluz rushes in to help the customer at the counter. Cut to exterior residential street, East Los Angeles. Don Ramon and Johnny slowly trot down the street. Don Ramon is keeping an eye out for trouble. Johnny is staring at Don Ramon. Finally, Don Ramon turns to Johnny.
Pasa, compadre.
You know, you're not really a sheriff, right? I mean, we're not really the law.
Don Ramon at first gives an angry look, then it softens as he realizes Johnny is just worried about his well-being.
I know is what? Without us, there is no law on the streets. When there are no consequences, people take advantage.
Johnny nods.
Don't get me wrong. I am all for this. I am enjoying it. Actually, I just know it is gonna end well.
Don Ramon shrugs.
Life doesn't end well. The best we can hope is to die in your sleep. But probably it's not going to be the way we want to go. No.
Well, however, we go and having a better time than I have in years. I was dying up there, just, you know, sitting in front of the liquor store, watching the world go by.
Don Ramon smiles.
Are you dying now?
Hell no.
Ándale.
The old Mexican man that Don Ramon met when he first arrived in town approaches humbly. Don Ramon tips his hat to him.
Buenos días, señor. ¿Cómo le va?
Bien. ¿Y usted?
Muy bien. ¿Ocurre algo?
The old Mexican man pauses. He looks down in shame.
The boy.
The boy.
Boy?
The boy you have in custody.
Yes. He is one of the ones who beat you up.
Yes. But he's also my grandson.
Qué vergüenza.
Yes. Well, my daughter tried to raise him right. It's hard. So many other people taking in your children's ears. Please understand, he's not bad.
He's not?
Don Ramon waves his hand, signaling for Johnny to back off.
Oh, well, he's young and confused. He deserved whatever punishment you gave him. But I'm asking you to please let him go.
Don Ramon pauses, clearly thinking about it. He nods to the old Mexican man.
He has paid his debt to society. Do not worry, sir. I will let him out.
The old Mexican man nods, very happy.
We are all very happy. We're all very happy you're here. I can finally walk down the street without worrying about getting robbed.
Don Ramon looks to Johnny and smiles. Cut to exterior Tierra Santa coffee shop day. Mariluz comes back with another cappuccino. Freddie is sitting alone, trying not to appear bothered.
This is on the house.
She sets down the coffee.
Do you mind if I sit a minute?
No, of course. Siéntese.
Mariluz smiles.
Gracias. I'm on a field all day. I figured maybe I can take a break for a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm happy to have the company.
I'm Mariluz, by the way. This is my place.
Freddie shakes her hand.
Freddie, mucho gusto.
How is that working for you? The dating apps? I'm curious.
Freddie shrugs.
Oh, to be honest, not great.
They both laugh.
It just seems so impersonal. You're judging a person based on a picture.
True, and most likely they look nothing like the picture.
Exactly. Not for me, thanks. I prefer to meet people the old-fashioned way.
Freddie smiles.
That's what my pops says. Say, would you like to go to dinner sometime?
Mariluz smiles, embarrassed.
I wasn't finished for that, para que sepas.
No. I didn't think you were.
He smiles.
You just seem like a cool person. I think it might be fun to hang out. No pressure.
He looks at him and thinks about it.
Okay, sure. I close at 4. Do you want to meet me here at 6?
Freddie smiles.
That sounds great. I'll see you at 6, all right?
Freddie gets up and rushes to the car. Exterior, residential street, East Los Angeles. Don Ramon and Johnny ride down the street. Donna is walking towards them. Don Ramon tips his hat to her as she approaches.
Buenos días.
Buenos dias.
How are you this beautiful morning?
Good. So, Smiley, is he okay?
Don Ramon smiles.
It's fine. He'll be back here before you know it.
Donna smiles nervously.
So, I'd like to thank you for everything that you've done.
It's not necessary.
I'd like to have you over for dinner.
Johnny
Sure,
looks up, as does Don Ramon.
Sure. ¿Cuándo?
Tomorrow night at 7. Here's my address.
Don Ramon smiles and nods, suddenly a little timid.
See you there.
Donna waves and walks away. Johnny stares at Don Ramon.
¿Qué te pasa?
She's way too young for you.
It's just dinner to you.
Right.
Don Ramon waves off Johnny's judgmental stares and keeps writing. Exterior, Tierra Santa coffee shop, evening. Freddie shows up in jeans with a dress shirt and a tie. Mariluz is sitting at the same table wearing an evening gown and looking stunning.
Wow.
What, is this too much?
No. You look great. I think I underdressed.
Mariluz gets up and walks with Freddie to his car.
So, where are you going for dinner?
I was thinking Cuban. Does that work for you?
Mariluz smiles.
Sure.
Freddie opens his car door and Mariluz gets in. As Freddie walks around the car, he mumbles to himself.
So much for in and out in a movie.
Exterior, equestrian center, afternoon. Don Ramon rides in, dragging Billy the donkey behind him. Debbie is brushing a horse in the corral. Don Ramon waves to her. She signals for him to come over. Don Ramon approaches, smiling.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Ramon. Listen, I told you that you could ride Rocio around the center, but I hear you've been riding her on the streets. Is that right?
Yes, Rocio needs her exercise.
And you've been taking Billy out too?
Don Ramon nods. Debbie leans in awkwardly.
Look, it's fine with me, but if my boss finds out, he'll blow a gasket. Please, if you do go out, be discreet.
I will. I do not want to get you in trouble.
I wouldn't want to get you in trouble with your son either.
I'm still the father. He knows that.
Debbie smiles and nods.
So you're still on a month-to-month with Rocio. You know it's cheaper if you book our stables for a year, right?
Yes. We won't be able to afford that until we sell the ranch. Hopefully that will be soon.
Do you miss the rancho?
Don Ramon gives a sad look.
Every day. That was my life, you know.
Debbie puts her hand on Don Ramon's shoulder.
But you still have a life. And so does Rocio. I'm sorry you had to lose so much.
Thanks for your understanding.
I know it's hard. If you need anything, just let me know.
Don Ramon reaches his hand out and caresses Debbie's cheek. Don Ramon heads to the stables with Rocio and Billy. Debbie watches him with a worried look. Interior, Alameda Elementary School Teachers Lounge day. Freddie is eating a sandwich by himself. His cell phone rings. The caller ID says Robert Franklin. Freddie picks up. Robert, 35, the Asian Arizona, is helping Freddie sell the ranch, is on the left in his office, split screen. Freddie is on the right.
Hey, Rob, what's up?
Oh, Freddie, you're not going to believe this.
What's going on?
We have an offer. Sight on scene.
What? How? They don't even want to check out the property?
It's some investors from China. They're expanding to new markets, and Arizona is a place where they know they can get a lot of bang for their buck.
Okay, but what do they plan to do with the rancho?
I think they're planning on putting up an amusement park. Maybe a water park? Who cares?
Well, my dad will care. He had the rancho for a long time. I mean, he want it to go into good hands. What's the offer?
$2 million.
Freddie drops the sandwich in shock.
I'm sorry. I think you might have broken up on me. Can you repeat that, bro?
You heard me right. $2 million. They can wire the money as soon as the papers are signed.
Okay, well, let me get with my dad. Okay, if I call you tomorrow?
Okay, but don't wait on this too long. We don't want them to change their minds.
Right. No. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Bye.
Freddie hangs up the phone and picks up his sandwich.
Jesus, $2 million.
Interior, Donna's dining room, night. Donna sets the table preparing for dinner with Don Ramon. The doorbell rings. Donna opens the door to see Don Ramon with his hat in his hand, smiling from ear to ear.
Hi, you're early.
Better early than late, I always say.
Pase.
Don Ramon enters and looks around the house.
This is a very nice house.
Oh, thank you. It's been in my family for 3 generations.
Pilar, 65, Donna's mother, peeks her head from the kitchen.
Donna, ven, ayúdame con las tortillas.
Pilar sees Don Ramon and smiles.
Mama, this is Don Ramon, the one I told you about.
The hero?
No, not a hero. Just someone who cares about the community. Can I help you too?
Pilar smiles flirtatiously and nods. Interior, Donna's dining room later. All three are eating and laughing. Don Ramon is clearly finishing an amazing story.
And I never found that cough again.
Wow, it must have been amazing living on the rancho.
It was hard work, but you always sell the fruits of your labor. A beautiful country, but that's behind me now.
No, even if it's in the past, you lived it. It's a part of you. It would always be a part of you.
Yes, you have a lot to be proud of.
Don Ramon finishes his last bite.
De acuerdo. Oh.
Would you like to go for a walk around the block with me? I always like to walk off my meal. It's safe. No, thanks to you.
Don Ramon smiles and nods in agreement. Exterior in front of Donna's house, night. Donna watches as Don Ramon and Pilar walk slowly down the street together. She smiles as she sees Don Ramon reach out his hand to Pilar, and she takes it. Exterior residential street, East Los Angeles, night. Don Ramon and Pilar take a leisurely stroll down the street.
So, you and Juanita were married a long time, huh?
45 years.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Cancer's a terrible thing.
Don Ramon nods.
There's something worse than seeing someone you love suffer and knowing there's nothing you can do about it.
Pilar looks him in the eyes and nods.
She's at peace now.
Don Ramon nods and smiles.
She would like you.
Pilar smiles and her eyes light up.
¿De verdad?
Ah, sí, sí, sí.
They both laugh and look up at the star-filled sky.
So, Donna's father, did he die too?
No, es un canalla. Sigue vivo. Él nunca va a morir. He'll never die. He was just a mistake I made when I was young and stupid.
We were all young and stupid once.
Yes. Until life taught us the hard lessons.
Yes, I suppose we are all like horses. You see, when we were young, we were wild, but eventually life breaks us.
Pilar looks into Don Ramon's eyes.
Are you broken, Ramoncito?
Don Ramon smiles.
No. I'm just a little worse for wear.
Interior, Freddie's living room, night. Freddie's watching TV. Don Ramon walks through the door with Pepito.
Pops, where have you been? Have you been worried, sick?
Why? I went out to dinner with a friend.
It's okay, I mean, but just let me know next time. You have my cell phone.
Don Ramon nods.
Yeah, right, hijo. I'll let you know the next time. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna get you a cell phone, all right? I don't like not being able to reach you.
Don Ramon shakes his head.
I like the old phones. I don't need to carry that mess around.
Come on, Pop. It's just for emergencies. I'm gonna look into it tomorrow. Oh, and I have some big news.
Okay?
Yeah, we have an offer on the rancho.
So soon?
Yep. Some Chinese investors want to buy it. Sight unseen.
¿Y como para qué quieren el rancho los chinos?
Who knows? But it's above asking price. I think we should take it.
Don't you care what happens to the rancho after it's out of our hands? It's still our legacy.
Look, I care about you and me, Pops. And we can talk about this later. I'm gonna go out for a bit.
Out? ¿Estas horas?
Yeah, I was sitting here waiting for you, so I didn't get any dinner.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go to that sports bar again. You wanna come?
No, I'm tired. I'm probably going to bed.
Okay. Have a good one.
Noches.
Freddie grabs his coat and heads to the door. A thumb comes from Don Ramon's room. Don Ramon gets Pepito and then gets up and heads to his room. Interior, Don Ramon's room, night. Smiley stares off at the wall. Don Ramon enters the room. He takes off Smiley's gag.
You got me more food for me, old man? Bring on the rice and beans.
Don Ramon shakes his head.
Oh, so now you're gonna starve me. You can do this.
Smiley starts sobbing, defeated.
Tranquilo.
Don Ramon takes Smiley's handcuffs off.
I think you learned your lesson. You're free to go.
Smiley leaps up and runs to the door. Exterior, Freddie's house, night. Smiley stands on the lawn glaring at Don Ramon, who is standing in the doorway with Pepito by his side.
You're gonna pay for what you did to me.
Okay, if the authorities want me to pay, I'll pay.
Watch your buckle, man.
Smiley storms off, fuming. Don Ramon shakes his head. Interior, old Mexican man's house, night. The old Mexican man is watching television. The door opens and Smiley walks in. The old Mexican man looks up to Smiley.
Well, did you come here to steal from me again? Go ahead. I'll help you. Let's unplug the television. I'll even help you load it into your car.
Abuelo.
Smiley starts sobbing.
You got a chance here. You understand?
Yes, I'm sorry. I never meant to. You just can't look weak to the boys.
Those boys are not your friends. You're not your blood. When you go to jail, you go alone. I think you learned that now.
The old man looks Smiley in the eyes.
Can I trust you to do the right thing from now on?
Yes, count on me, abuelo.
All right. We won't speak of this again.
Smiley sits next to the old Mexican man on the sofa. He starts watching TV. Smiley seems a little bothered.
What is it?
Do you mind if I change the channel?
The old Mexican man shakes his head and hands Smiley the remote control.
That's it.
Interior, McDougal's sports bar, night. Freddie is sitting, eating a plate of wings, catching a game of basketball. His phone vibrates with a call. Caller ID says Mariluz. Freddie smiles. He picks up the phone.
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing?
just watching some basketball and having some wings.
The Lakers?
Freddie smiles.
Of course.
LA boys and your Lakers?
Come on, what do you mean with you LA boys? You're from LA, right?
Nope. Arizona born and raised.
Freddie smiles.
No shit. Me too.
Exterior, Freddie's front yard, day. Pilar and Donna are walking in the direction of Don Ramon. They pass Smiley, who looks but says nothing. They approach Don Ramon.
This.
Buenas tardes.
So you let Smiley go?
Yes, it was signed.
Be careful. That boy's trouble.
No se preocupen. So, what are you ladies up to this fine afternoon?
We were actually coming to see you.
Yes, we wanted to know if you'd like to join us for dinner.
Don Ramon turns and heads towards the front door.
Did we say something wrong?
Don Ramon turns around.
No. I'm just getting my coat.
They laugh. Interior, El Tepeyac restaurant, night. Don Ramon, Pilar, and Donna are sitting in a booth. Don Ramon is drinking a beer and both of the ladies are having margaritas.
We probably should have called first. I understand it's a little rude just to come over unannounced.
Normally that would be true, but you can come unannounced anytime.
So what happened with Smiley, if you don't mind me asking?
Bueno, let's just say that I made him to see the error of his ways.
Don Ramon, I know that you are worried about our community, but you need to be careful.
Oh yes, Smiley and his boys are small time, but there are some dangerous people in our neighborhood.
That's right.
Don Ramon takes Pilar's hand in his.
I don't know. I don't know how much time I have left on this earth, so I do know what I will not spend in hiding and bowing down to criminals. Like Emiliano Zapata said.
Better to die standing up than to live on your knees. But we don't want you to die.
No, we want you to be around for a long time.
I don't want to die either, but I will be careful. Promise.
The waitress approaches with their food. She lays a plate in front of each of them.
Oh, this looks good.
Don Ramon nods. A phone is ringing. They all look surprised. Don Ramon pulls a cell phone out of his coat pocket. It's Freddie calling.
No sé cómo funciona esto. No sé.
Pilar looks at and points her finger at the screen.
It's fácil. Mira, mira.
Pilar touches the screen and puts it on speaker.
Huh?
Hi, Freddie.
So you found my gift.
I told you I didn't want a phone, mijo.
I know, but this way I can keep track of you. Where are you, by the way?
I'm having dinner with some friends.
Again? You have a better social life than me. Okay, well, keep the phone with you. I'll show you how to charge it tonight, all right?
Okay, goodbye.
Bye, Papa.
Freddie's still on the line.
Hasta luego, Pa.
Freddie clicks off. Pilar picks up the cell phone and puts it back in Don Ramon's pocket.
It's good that your son cares about you.
No. He worries too much, though.
What time is it?
Don Ramon looks at his watch.
Son casi las 6.
Oh my gosh. I promised a friend I will help to pick out a dress for a date. I have to go.
He stands up.
Don Ramon, can you make sure my mother gets home okay?
Of course.
Donna smiles, grabs her purse, and rushes out. Don Ramon gives Pilar an inquisitive look.
Do you think she had that planned out?
Don Ramon shrugs.
It's fine. I enjoy spending time with you.
Pilar smiles. She takes his hand.
Me too.
Interior, Alameda Elementary School Teachers Lounge day. Freddie is nervously staring at his phone. He calls Robert. Split screen. Robert is in his office on the left, Freddie on the right.
Freddie, what's a good word?
Hey, Rob, well, my dad's still thinking about it.
Still thinking about it? Does he understand that this is a once-in-a-lifetime offer? Once this is gone, I mean, dude, it's gone.
No, he does. He just wants to make sure the rancho is in good hands. I mean, is there anything more you can tell me about these guys?
Not much. They're investors. They buy all sorts of stuff. I don't know about their personal lives.
But I mean, you know, are they good guys though, or are they just looking to make a profit?
I mean, I'm assuming they're looking to make a profit. That's what investing is all about.
You know what? I think I may need to meet them. Are they in Arizona right now?
No, they're in China. We communicate remotely.
Okay, well, maybe you could set up a call so I can talk to them directly.
Robert looks stressed and annoyed.
Hey, hello?
Fine. I'll get back to you as soon as I can set something up.
Thanks, Robert. You understand. I just want to do right by my dad.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, talk to you soon, man.
Freddie hangs up. Exterior, residential street, East Los Angeles, day. Beto and his boys Chuy and Armando are hanging out, smoking cigarettes on a street corner. Smiley approaches.
Oh shit, I thought you were dead, fool.
Stop, Holmes. Give me a smoke.
So,
Hands Smiley a cigarette and lights it for him.
where you been?
Yeah, Holmes. We heard an old veterano got the drops on you.
Did he pop your cherry, yo?
Beto, Chuy, and Armando laugh.
Holmes, he actually fed me.
Well, you cannot let this stand, you know?
What?
You look like a bitch.
Timon.
You gotta take him down, fool. On principle.
Smiley stares at his friends.
Ah, man, I ain't killing no decrepit old man.
See, boys, I told you, no tiene huevos el güey.
Smiley punches Beto in the face and throws him to the ground, Armando and Chewy holding back.
Say it again, bitch.
Beto raises his arms as if to say he gives up.
If I hear any of you did anything to that old vaquero, you'll answer to me. You got that?
They all nod. Interior, Alameda Elementary School Teachers Lounge, day. Freddie eats a sandwich in silence while his fellow teachers sit at a round table. Mike, 30, a substitute teacher, is showing Angie, 32, an English teacher, a video on his phone. They both laugh.
Can you believe it?
Well, good for him, I say. If the cops aren't going to protect the people, someone has to. That guy's a hero.
Freddie looks up.
Hey, who are you guys talking about?
Mike shows Freddie a video on YouTube where Don Ramon and Johnny ride around the neighborhood, checking on shops and local neighbors. Freddie is fuming. He gets up and rushes to the exit.
Hey, Mike, can you cover my class, please?
Sure. Why?
Because that's my dad.
Mike and Angie stare at each other dumbfounded. Exterior, residential street, Los Angeles, day. Don Ramon and Johnny ride down the street. Locals wave as they pass by. Women blow them kisses. Freddie pulls up next to them in his car.
Papa, stop right there.
This is your boy?
Yeah. Hey.
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, this is my friend. I didn't raise you to talk people like that.
What are you doing, Pops?
What does it look like he's doing?
No one's talking to you, Panzon.
Johnny looks down at his belly self-consciously.
That was hurtful.
Freddie ignores Johnny, gets out of his car and stands in front of Don Ramon.
Look, Pops, you are mentally ill. All right? You're senile. You're not the law. You don't belong here. You belong at home.
Don Ramon stares sadly at the ground. Johnny and some local neighbors stare at the scene, clearly loving Don Ramon and angry at Freddie.
Crazy, homie. I just saw that this neighborhood needed some protection. It gave me a purpose. These are beautiful, special people. Society has forgotten them. They are being victimized every day and the cops do nothing. I don't want you to worry.
What?
Yes, Johnny. Yes. I am a guest in my son's home. I can have him worrying. No te preocupes, mijo. I'm done with this.
Freddie looks into Don Ramon's eyes to see if he's serious. Freddie nods, gets back in his car and drives away. The locals and Johnny are clearly very sad about the situation. Johnny looks up to Don Ramon, who gives him a smile and a wink.
So, we're not done.
No, para nada, amigo. There's work to do.
The locals here. Don Ramon sees the small boy Felipe watching him from behind a fence. Don Ramon waves at him.
Hey, ¿cómo te llamas?
Felipe.
Oh, you speak Spanish muy bien. And English?
Of course.
Do you know how to say Michigan in Spanish?
Felipe thinks about it and shrugs.
Michoacán.
The locals laugh. Johnny stares confused.
Is that true?
Don Ramon rubs his face as if to say, what a dummy. Interior, Alameda Elementary School Teachers Lounge, day. Freddie is sitting in the lounge eating a sandwich. His cell phone rings. Block number he picks up.
Yo, this is Freddie.
Mr. Aguilar, this is Mr. Chan. I represent the buyer interested in your Arizona property.
Freddie sits up straight and puts the sandwich down.
Yes, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you. I understand you have some concerns.
Yeah, well, my father has some concerns. I mean, what are you planning on doing with the rancho after you buy it?
will be a retirement home for my client's parents.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was under the impression that they were going to flip it or something.
No. You see, in Chinese
Okay.
culture, we believe in taking care of our parents. It is our duty.
Freddie nods.
Yeah, I get that. Thank you, Mr. Chang.
So, do you think we can move forward with this sale?
Yeah, I think so, yes. Let me just talk to my father. I think he'll be pleased.
Wonderful. Well, let me know as soon as possible. My clients are looking at another property as well. They don't want to wait too long.
No, and I understand. I will let you know as soon as possible, all right? Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Interior, Freddie's living room, night. Freddie and Don Ramon eat in silence.
You know, you really gave me a scare, Pops.
Don Ramon wipes his mouth and takes a breath, realizing he's going to have to placate his son once again.
I'm sorry, hijo. Like I said, I saw some people in need and I need to go and...
I know, but this isn't the rancho. These people are dangerous, Pops. If you get on their bad side, that's it. You're done.
So, if it's a lost cause, why did you live here?
It's all I can afford. Plus, I like being around my people.
Don Ramon puts his hand on Freddie's knee.
What did I teach you as a child about your neighbors?
That they are like family.
That's right. So if you see your neighbors working on fixing his fence, what do?
You lend a hand. But it's not like that here, Pops. If you try to get into those people's business here like you do in the desert, I mean, you could get shot.
Don Ramon takes a drink, emptying his glass. He grabs his plate and stands up. He reaches out for Freddie's plate.
¿Ya acabaste?
Freddie nods and hands him the plate. Don Ramon heads to the kitchen and runs water to wash the dishes. Freddie stares at him, still wondering if this new mania is over.
I'm going to bed, Pops.
Noches, mijo.
Noches, Pop.
Freddie heads to his room. Don Ramon stops washing the dish for a moment and grabs the sink to support him as he almost breaks down. It's killing him to lie to Freddie. Interior, Freddie's house, morning. Don Ramon is making chorizo and eggs in the kitchen with Mexican music playing on the radio. Freddie comes in wearing his wrinkled suit.
Hey, morning, Pops.
Morning, mijo.
So listen, could I get one of those burritos?
Don Ramon hands Freddie a burrito with a surprised look on his face. Freddie smiles.
It's my cheat day. Hey, I have someone I want you to meet.
Really? Who?
This girl, lady, woman I've been hanging out with.
Girlfriend?
Freddie smiles.
Pops, I'm too old to have a girlfriend. I mean, she's a friend, but it might lead to something more. I mean, we'll see.
Freddie takes a bite and heads out the door waving. Don Ramon watches through the window as Freddie drives away. Exterior in front of Donna's house, morning. Don Ramon rides up with both horses and the donkey to find Pilar working in the garden. He tips his hat and reaches in his knapsack. He pulls out a burrito in foil and hands it to her.
Did you have breakfast yet?
No, thank you. Come in for some coffee.
Don Ramon ties both the horse and the donkey to her front gate and goes inside. Exterior, Good Time liquor store front, morning. Freddie rides up on Rocio, dragging Billy behind him. Johnny is sitting in front of the liquor store as usual. Johnny approaches to mount up. Don Ramon passes him a burrito in foil. Johnny.
What is it?
Chorizo.
My fat belly doesn't. Thank you, but I do.
Don Ramon smiles.
¿Listo?
Absolutely. I was born to be ready.
They start heading down the street. Exterior, residential street, East Los Angeles, day. Smiley sits on the porch smoking a cigarette, looking out at the street. He watches Beto and Armando, who are attempting to break into a car across the street. Don Ramon and Johnny arrive.
Stop what you're doing now!
Beto and Armando look at Don Ramon and Johnny for a beat, then go back to attempting to open the car door. Johnny looks to Don Ramon for his next move. Don Ramon fires his rifle in the air. Beto and Armando pull their guns on Don Ramon and Johnny.
Hey!
Smiley jumps off his porch and runs to the scene.
Joven, no te metas en esto.
Told you guys to back off the old man.
For what?
Smiley squares off like they're preparing to box Beto.
Try me, puto.
Beto looks at Smiley as if he's considering fighting him. Armando shoots Smiley in the side. Beto is shocked for a second, then shoots Smiley in the head. Smiley falls down dead. Don Ramon fires his rifle, hitting Beto square in the chest. Armando fires, hitting Rocio. Don Ramon watches his horse go down. He starts sobbing and pets Rocio and eases her to the ground. Armando runs off with Johnny firing after him.
Goodbye, Rocio. Thank you for everything.
Rocio's eyes go blank. Don Ramon lays her head gently on the ground. Johnny is now standing over Smiley.
Alive?
Johnny shakes his head.
He's gone. Who would have thought he would be the one to stand up for us?
Don Ramon stands up and looks down at Smiley's lifeless body.
Goodbye, young man. I hope that I could lead you in the right direction.
Oh, well, hey, at least he died doing the right thing.
Don Ramon takes off his hat and runs his fingers through his gray hair. He looks at Johnny.
What's up, Jefe?
That's it.
That is what?
My days patrolling the streets are over.
Yeah?
On the truck.
Huh.
Can you come pick up Rocio? I'll take her to my house.
To your house?
Don Ramon nods.
Bring a shower. I'll take you back.
Johnny hands Billy's reins over to Don Ramon and heads down the street.
Come on, Billy. Time to head back to the stables.
Exterior, Freddie's backyard, night. Don Ramon and Johnny have just finished burying Rocio in the backyard. They are covered in dirt.
Gracias, amigo.
Johnny nods.
We had a good run.
From the front of the house, we can hear singing. Don Ramon looks at Johnny.
What's going on?
Johnny shrugs.
Wow.
Exterior, Freddie's front yard, night. As Don Ramon and Johnny walk through the gates, a huge crowd of neighbors holding candles begin singing De Colores. Don Ramon and Johnny look around the crowd to see all the faces of the people they have helped in the neighborhood. Pilar is there, front and center. Donna is standing by her side. Once the group stops singing, an old Mexican man steps forward.
Ramon, we thank you for bringing a sense of community back to our neighborhood, for making us feel safe again.
The old Mexican man steps up with his cowboy hat in his hand.
I know you did what you could for Smiley.
I'm sorry things happened the way it did.
He died doing the right thing. That's important.
Don Ramon nods. The old Mexican man hugs him. The crowd cheers. Don Ramon takes off his cowboy hat and holds it in front of him. He is humbled by this praise. He kisses Pilar on the cheek.
We have something for you.
The crowd opens up, and from behind, Debbie approaches with a beautiful white horse. Don Ramon is in awe of the horse's beauty and starts petting the horse and looking into its eyes.
Your neighbors pitched in to get you this horse, to thank you for the service you gave them. I told them you can have the horse under one condition.
Yes.
This horse is for you to ride at the equestrian center. We all care too much for your safety for you to patrol anymore.
Don Ramon nods in agreement and shakes Debbie's hand.
What's the horse's name?
That's up to you.
Don Ramon scratches his head and stares at the horse.
I'll call him Ismael.
Johnny smiles, understanding the homage right away. Don Ramon leans into the horse's ear.
Does it work for you, Smiley?
The crowd cheers. Viva Don Ramon!
Viva! Viva! Viva!
Viva!
The crowd begins to disperse. Pilar approaches.
Armando turned himself in.
Don Ramon at first looks at Pilar inquisitively as if he's not familiar with Armando by name. Then he realizes who she's talking about.
He couldn't take the guilt. Him and Ismael were friends since kindergarten. It's hard growing up in the city.
Don Ramon nods and takes Pilar's hand. Mariluz approaches.
So you're the famous Don Ramon?
Pilar smiles. Don Ramon shrugs.
I don't know about famous, but I am Ramon.
I'm Mariluz.
Don Ramon stares, not sure who she is.
Freddie's friend?
Oh, yes. He told me about you. Mucho gusto.
Igualmente.
This is my friend, Pilar.
Pilar smiles.
I know Mary Luz. She has the coffee shop down the street.
Yes, Pilar and Donna were my first customers.
This is more a community than I thought.
Freddie arrives.
What's all this, Pops?
Don Ramon straightens up, nervous to tell his son everything.
Alfredo, I said I would stop patrolling. That was a lie.
Freddie gets angry. He's about to yell at Don Ramon, who cuts him off before he can even get started.
But it is over now. I have a new horse.
Don Ramon looks down sadly.
Rocío is gone. But I promise I will only ride on my new horse in the stables. Oh, and I met your new friend, Mariluz.
Mariluz smiles.
Hi, Freddie.
Call me Alfredo.
Don Ramon pulls Pilar close.
Dios mío, hijo mío, this is my friend Pilar.
Interior, Rancho Aguilar, Arizona. Don Ramon and Freddie are cleaning up the rancho for the buyers. Pepito is running around, happy to be back in familiar territory. Mr. Chang pulls up in a black Mercedes-Benz. Mr. and Mrs. Chu, both 75, are in the back seat. They all get out of the car and approach.
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon, Freddie and Ramon. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Chu.
The new owners.
Freddie and Don Ramon shake their hands.
We hope you will be very happy here.
Mr. Chang translates to Mandarin for them. Mr. Chu says something back in Mandarin.
He says, thank you. They will honor your legacy.
Don Ramon takes off his hat and signals for them to follow him in the house.
Please join us for a cold drink.
They both nod and smile, and they all follow Don Ramon into the house. Interior, Freddie's car. Freddie and Don Ramon are driving back to Los Angeles across the Arizona desert. Pepito is moving around in the back seat.
You know, if we had left Pepito at home, we could have flown out here.
I know. I wanted to give him one more chance to say goodbye to the rancho. Also, you know how I feel about lying.
Yes. If man were meant to fly, he would have been born with wings.
Freddie smiles and looks at his father affectionately.
Some things never change.
A lot has changed, though. Not long ago, I was lost in the desert, losing control of my mind and my body.
And now?
Now I feel good again. I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks.
And you have a girlfriend.
Ramon Chacos.
Don't call her that. Teenagers have girlfriends.
Well, what should I call her then?
Ramon shrugs.
Let me think about it.
Don Ramon reaches over and turns on the AC.
What the? I thought you hated air conditioning.
It's not for me, it's for Pepito. I could tell he was overheating.
Freddie shakes his head.
Right.
Don Ramon turns on the radio and finds the station playing rancheras. Pepito howls again and they laugh.
Here we go again.
Exterior, good time liquor store front day. Don Ramon approaches the store. Johnny is sitting in front.
There he is.
¿Cómo estás?
I'm good. I'm great, actually.
Yes?
I started a neighborhood watch group.
¿Veras?
Yep. We're going to try and keep the neighbors safe for the future generation.
Me alegro. Mucho. ¿Sí?
You know, you give me a purpose. I was just sitting around before, not caring about anything.
And now?
Well, I suppose I'm still sitting around, but now I care about everything, and especially about this place we call home. You did that.
Don Ramon smiles.
Well, good to see you, my friend. I'm off to write Smiley.
Give a bill my best.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
Johnny smiles. Montage, Johnny and Don Ramon ride around the equestrian center while Debbie watches. As Johnny and Don Ramon ride away from our view, their silhouettes meld into figures of Don Quixote and Sancho Panza. Roll credits. Bien, muchísimas gracias. Y han hecho muy bien a todos, especialmente a Paulino.
Gracias.
Y a todos, me encanta.
Hermoso.
Bravo.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias, Joe, por la oportunidad y a todos por habernos acompañado y haber aguantado. Muchísimas gracias de corazón a todos, de verdad.
Muy lindo, muy bueno.